Pretty good. It's got 50 levels. Gameplay starts to get a little more varied once you get far enough in the campaign. It's not a bad little game. Alright. Hostile encounter. I'm going through these levels a lot quicker than I thought I was going to, actually. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. Alright, so now they're actually starting to throw enemies into the levels here. They don't really pose any kind of real threat yet, but we're getting there. It's really a... the first, like, fifth of the game is kind of like a tutorial. Sometimes I struggle with remembering exactly which controls I should be using. So if you're trying to speedrun this game, which I'm not, but if you're trying to speedrun this game, you gotta get this muscle memory down. That's the only way you can speedrun a game like this. It's all about muscle memory. Yeah, see, I'm struggling with trying to do things quickly. Once I get to like the later teen levels, I'm gonna have to start moving a little slower because things get a little more complicated there. Oh, okay. It wasn't opening. I was like, how am I supposed to get in there? Oh, fire. I feel pretty comfortable like with this volume. I don't know exactly what it sounds like on the other end, but I think this is probably a good spot. I forgot where I said I had it set at, but I'll look at that again in a moment. Tricky. Had to pull myself away from Destiny long enough to do another game on the show. That and Diablo 3, man. Oh, lots of dudes. Yeah. So as you can see, the levels start to get a little more complicated. Let's see, I have the volume set at 7. This sounds pretty good, and from my end seems pretty reasonable for the show. You know, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm kind of testing out my audio levels using a different microphone. I know it doesn't sound as good as my usual microphone, but I can't really talk about what I have planned for October 7th. But trust me when I say that this is probably going to be the best setup for the action that's going to be occurring in the studio. Alright, so level 10. This is where they start actively trying to kill you. Automated defenses. You can probably tell that they start trying to kill you in this level based on the name of the level. And up there on the right, you can see that when I played this previously, I got 5,815 points. I needed 5,835 to get the 3-star rating on the points. I was short 20 points. We're talking about point levels in the thousands. I was short 20 points. Maybe I can make that up now that I'm playing through it again, more familiar with the game. Let's give it a shot. Short 20 points, man. And for that, I can actually take my time through this level, because the points for the level have nothing to do with the speed. It has to do with, I think it has to do with, like, your, the utility you display, whoops, during the missions themselves. God, these guys are like in the worst spot. The worst spot, man. That was a close one. The controls are very awkward in this game. That's something that like a speedrunner would have to like get accustomed to. It's not that they're bad, it's just they're awkward. Kind of hard to deal with. I don't really know what to do about this. Took some damage. It's pretty good. see what my points are at. Excellent. So that gave me 10 more XP, which is additive. It's not cumulative. It's additive, and lets me unlock other later levels. Yeah, see, I've got unlocked all the way up to level 29. To unlock level 30, I need a total of 3,220 XP. So 10 more XP. I did the math and figured out that to unlock level 50, I need 8,190 XP. And I did the math and figured out that I need just under 170 XP per level to unlock level 50. And I'm mostly hitting that. Like, there's some levels like this that only go up to 150. You can see that down there on the bottom. I've got 130 out of 150. So I need about 170 on average per level. So like here I've got 190, 190, 190, 190, 180. So I'm doing pretty good. Alright, let's do level 11 here. I'm gonna test some more audio stuff here. I'm gonna bring it up to level 8. Or, 8. I'm gonna see how this sounds on the stream. It's a little bit louder. I'm gonna check the VOD later to see what it sounds like, but we'll see if I'm happy with it or not. I want to kind of like test the extremes too to see how far I can push it. So I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn what the best October 7th event. Yeah, see, they're starting to throw enemies at me now. It's starting to be a little more complicated, a little more dangerous out here. Oh, almost missed a guy. Do some of these on foot sections. It's hard to pick which part of the game I like more, the on foot sections or the ship sections. I think it kind of depends on like the level itself. In theory, I like the ship sections more, but there are certain levels that are really fun on foot, and that just loops back around. And we got B. I'm keeping an eye out, now that I have more abilities, I'm keeping an eye out for like secret areas. These automated turrets. Starting to get a little more complicated out here.